I don't like to cut it off, but there we go. Right, where was I? 0 of 99. 36 laps of fuel? I don't think so. Well, at least I know where this track will go. I've been here before. Hopefully I can... It's the kiss of death, taking downforce off. Whoop, I think I'm sitting a bit too low down there. Oh, didn't mean to press R. Alright, I'm in a Tyrrell. At least I can get out of the pits. I suck at Formula 1 cars. So. Too fast for my brain! Crap. Whoops! Coming from a GT car into a Formula 1 car is a culture shock. I keep forgetting I have to blip the throttle as well. It's too fast for my brain. Can't cope. A race with these is just going to be too much. Too much. If we slow it down a little and get in one of these cars. Because at least it will, I think it's one of these ones anyway. Fuel units. Road course. Okay, whatever. I think it's these cars anyway. USF. Yeah. Let's try Montreal 1.6. Ah, that's probably the old one. So many versions of it. So many. I think I've got about 4 versions which are the same layout, but just different textures and adverts. All probably based on the same geometry. Oh, maybe that one's not a good one then. Yeah, not gonna race that one. It's a bit bright. Because they recently changed over to DirectX 11. So again, this looks like the same track, but the older tracks aren't adjusted for textures, because you get up to a certain point in lightness of a texture, so it gets closer to white, and once it gets closer to white or on the lighter range, it starts to bloom, and that's by design. So you can. Oh, right, that's the same. let's do the other one. What was it? rFactor. It starts to bloom, so you can make a texture which is a very on the very bright side on the color graph, make it stand out like a glow, I suppose. It's this time of year where there's so many streamers that I follow that are streaming all at the same time because of E3. It's very cool. There we go. 18 laps? I don't think so, mate. I'm probably not even going to do 10. Right, now this is a bit more, I was going to say sedate, but it's not sedate. It's just a bit more easier to handle. Right. I'm not sure what class of vehicle you call these. They're like a student class of open wheels. And you have to adjust your brain for the stopping distances of the different cars as well. Because obviously a Formula 1 car is a lot different to this one. And you're going at much higher speed. Now back in I think it was either the early 2000s or the late 1990s, this long straight had a break in between. It had a chicane halfway down, because they were really concerned. It shouldn't be in first gear. They were really concerned that the speed the F1 cars were getting up to. I'm blipping the throttle just in case. Blimey, that game's shocker than I didn't expect 2 cars to come whizzing out there. See? Told you could become worse off. I wonder if he was actually letting me through. He looked like, because he was getting shown the blue flag, it looked like he was actually leaving the door open. You can get some good intelligent driving from the AI in this game. At other times they can be complete boneheads. I was going to say I can probably brake quite a lot later on that corner. Exactly, pushing myself. Oops.
The lap was a 1:55.18.
So a friend always taught me about car setups that you should always adjust your car gear ratio for the second gear you should adjust your second gear for the slowest corner on the track, which so you obviously got first for starting, I suppose. Saw a streamer come online I haven't seen online for months. Streams trains and trucks. I'm always very intrigued when I see streamers of, let's say, of the older generation. That are with all the new technology.
That was a 1:44.61.
Guy was old enough to be my granddad. And he's insanely good at Rock Band. I think I found his stream when I was just browsing some of the music streams like I used to do just before bed. And he was taking requests on what songs to do through Rock Band, and I suggested Dance of Eternity by Dream Theater, one of my favourite bands. And it's not an easy song to play or listen to because it's all over the place with odd time signatures and what have you. I just sat there giggling to myself thinking, hee hee hee. I must have set him a a challenge, and then I find out he's actually a fan of Dream Theater, and I was like, oh, it's a small world. You don't expect fans of what you consider to be a quite obscure band. He was probably into them when they first came out in the early 90s. Whereas I was listening to Guns N' Roses and Nirvana back then. Oh, that's full throttle now. I'll do this lap and then I'll do the race. I don't know if I'm supposed to be blipping the throttle, but I think particularly with this car, you have to adjust your brain a little. And it's like when I used to go karting quite often, and you have to adjust your brain for that. You can kind of convince yourself that when you press the throttle, you're gonna, overshoot the corner, but the throttle response is so slow, or it's so delayed, that you can just kind of jam the throttle and it will take so long to spring to life. Now it's not a loose rear, so I might as well take some suspension, some wing off. Qualified 9th, that's not too bad, not too far off the pace, only 0.4. That's pretty good for a change. Well, it's a sunny day in Canada, apparently. Oh, it's a 10-minute race. It was a bit hairy in the first few laps with cold tyres. Oh, he's on the edge there, look at that. He's trying to defend. And they do put up a bit of a fight. I can never really get this hairpin right. I tend to run the races, the time on track around 2 PM, 3 PM, so the sun's a little lower. It just seems to make the tracks look a little better. Cool. Champions Wall. Now, I haven't got all of the settings turned up to maximum because my graphics card isn't the best, of which I'm hoping to upgrade sometime this year when the prices come down a bit. Whoa, overcorrected there. And I managed to find a fix for some. I was having all sorts of pausing, lagging problems the other day. This isn't the best idea I've ever had. No. And then I changed a particular video display setting, and I then gained some performance back, so then I could turn the graphics up a little more. Now I think I'm only, see, he's defending. I'm really not concentrating. I think I've got post-processing on low, which just gives you. Seeing someone come up the inside there. Oh, he left a gap for me, how nice. 3 wide, 3 wide. I was going to lose. What was I saying? I can't remember. Well, you can cut that curve a little more aggressively. I'm going this side this time. He's going to defend. Better on the brakes this time. I actually made the corner this time. I think I was going to. I was thinking of perhaps doing some Wolfenstein. Oh, thought I had it. Thought I had it. It's lucky I've not got damage on, isn't it? Otherwise, I don't think I'd have many wheels left on my wagon. It'll be very quick with the opposite lock. Force feedback could probably be a bit stronger. Feel the bumps and everything. I was getting nervous when I see the height of that curb, and I think, oof, I hit that,
Was a 144.8.
and I'm probably going over. In my, I did a little bit of a test drive earlier this morning, and I was following a GT3 car. No, I can never see the apex. Come on. Following a Lamborghini. And the Lamborghini, this was AI of course, he hit a curb, he went on two wheels, and he was able to steer it so that he went back down again. I thought that was quite clever. I always get very nervous over curbs. I'm not sure if that sound is water, dirt, or going past the crowd. I think it might just be the chassis noise. I nearly hit the curbs there.
That was a 143.35.
That corner makes me very nervous now. I know it's probably full throttle, but... Well, it was full throttle before I took the wing off, wasn't it? So it probably is. That's probably why I'm having problems with the rear end stepping out. Took off 4 clicks after qualifying. It's always something I'd say I'm never, or I never should do, is adjust set up after you've done your qualifying session just before the race. But I still do it. Good little cars, these. Wasn't far off the fastest lap. I can hear the crowd. Yeah, the post-processing has HDR, bloom, bit of depth of field. I've not got it set that high. Let's check my options.